What motivated you into politics very first?
So, well, first of all, thank you for inviting me here tonight. My journey into politics started in 1985 when I first came to this country at the age of 18. And when I got here from Pakistan, some of the difficulties that I faced in terms of, first of all, finding myself in a new environment and trying to work out how the system kind of worked, and then going through the education system here, firstly learning English as a foreign language, and then going on to my further higher education. And then when I completed my higher education, some of the barriers that I faced in terms of finding employment, for example, I wanted to work in the public sector, and the sort of difficulties that I had in those days, you have to remember in those days we didn't have the internet. So finding information about jobs and what the process was and how it all worked.
After I wasn't in this country, I wasn't born similar to yourself. I wasn't born in this country, and I believe the finding job back home was through going through different newspapers, adverts, and then applying for jobs. Manual applications, putting an application together and posting it. Was it similar in UK?
Absolutely, it was the same. But the added difficulty for me was I had absolutely nobody to guide me. There was I didn't know anybody who worked in the public sector. I didn't know where to go for information. I didn't know who to approach for any help or support. And I think that was the time when I thought, and then around me there were a lot of issues facing our community. And you have to remember, our community was fairly new to this country. 15-20 years of living in a country is not very long time. So there were a lot of challenges, a lot of issues, and what I learned through that experience was that we had to get involved in politics to bring about the change that was needed and to create that support infrastructure for the communities.
Very long ago, you came at the age of 18. You went through this country's system and experienced higher education in this country, and you mentioned the challenges that you faced while going through the job hunting maybe, and that motivated your journey into politics. But what challenges did you face while being in politics, or originally when you came into politics? Did you face any challenges to be a part of the system?
Well, yeah, there were a number of challenges when I joined the Labour Party, for example. In those days, I didn't have many people that I knew within the system. So the first challenge I faced was to get to know the system, how the political system actually worked in practice, and then also creating trust for me within the system, because when you are a newcomer into politics, that is one of the essential things that you need to create. Trust is key if you want to progress in any field, but in particular in politics. People that you're working with, they've got to understand what you believe in, and you then need to nurture that trust to progress in that field.